Good morning. Today's episode is entitled The Coin Pusher. What we have here is what we call a coin pusher. Coins are inserted in this slot here. We have a quarter. And if you watch very carefully, you're going to see this oscillating channel here. Okay. Now, as you see, the coin fell through that slot into this channel here. I'll do it again so you can see it. There. Once the coin falls through, it hits this switch matrix here. And as you can see, there's a series of lights moving back and forth. If your coin happens to hit the switch at the moment the light is on that, then that allows you to accumulate extra points. I'm sorry I wasn't able to do it there. I'm not very agile today. Anyways, what happens now is this play field is temporarily disabled for safety purposes, but the coins will fall on this play field, accumulate, eventually fall off this play field, and then eventually be pushed over into this coin trough down here. Now I'm just going to illuminate. I don't know if you can see it or not. Down there is a coin counter. So, depending how many points you get up here and how many coins fall down here, depends upon the amount of output you will get. In other words, more coins, more tickets. I'm going to remove this coin door so you can see inside here. Okay. On the coin door here, we have a ticket mechanism here, and I'll activate it just by pushing this button. Of course, I'll have to feed some tickets in, like that. And there, that's how the tickets are fed out the front. We'll take a look at the internals here, as best I can. There's the main circuit board there. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to brighten it up a little bit more here, like that. This is the ticket trough where all the tickets are held. And this is the coin counter. And as I said, when coins fall down into this device here, they're counted. Now, there's a piezo sensor on this play field, and that's how the coin counter activates. And until this sensor is activated, this machine will not count your coins. The coin counter has a trough that terminates down into a coin box, secure coin box, of course. Up here, I'll show you the switch assembly. This is the coin slot. This is the trough that the coin will slide into, right there. And once that coin slides into that slot, it travels down into this aperture here. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little switch at the back here. Okay? When that switch is activated, the machine knows a coin has fallen through and behaves accordingly by giving it the correct amount of points. We have a skill button here. What does this do, you ask? Well, it allows you to stop the oscillating channel, so you can determine at what point you want to drop your quarter. I'm going to take you around the back. Now, this here is the pusher motor. This is what's going to cause that small table to move back and forth. And to activate it, we just push this safety button. And for test purposes, we can also pull the button out so it stays on. And that's exactly what we do. As you can see, it's oscillating back and forth. This is the internals. And what we do is, before we open, we'll go through this machine very thoroughly, clean everything out, make it all bright and beautiful and happy and perfect. These machines do get a lot of use, so there is quite a bit as far as small detailing goes. Here's the front of the machine here. These are the wheels that spin, also giving you extra points. And I won't bother opening the back, but this is the back aperture of the wheel assembly. And what we do again is we just get in there and clean everything out and make it happy. The most common issues with this really is we do get coin jams in the slot here. Sometimes people will put interesting coins as well as other interesting objects inside there. So every once in a while we have to get in there and clear it out so the machine operates properly. As you can see, we're in the process of getting this machine ready for opening. So we're going to take all of this plastic out here and clean it thoroughly. Now, we like to use Lemon Pledge, and that's very important. You don't want to ever use any type of cleaner that will fog up your plastic or damage the play field in any way, shape, or form. Now, if you have a pinball machine, an original pinball machine, you will already know that you should only use pinball wax on the play field. Therefore, you will never damage that artwork. And you should always take care of your pinball machines because they will always hold their value if you do. And knowing how to take care of a pinball machine, and these machines are very similar in knowing what kind of cleaners you can use, what types of oils and solvents, if needed, can be used safely without damaging anything. But generally speaking, we try not to bring solvents near anything here if we don't have to. But every once in a while, something may get gummed up, and you do have to use a bit of solvent. But as I said before, we tend to take a kind, gentle approach to our cleaning. The other issue we get occasionally is ticket jams, and that's because sometimes the tickets may get off kilter or someone may pull at them and jam the mechanism, and that's not a big deal. It's just take off the door and clear the mechanism. I'll just show you this little light here. This light serves a purpose, and that is it lets the operator know when the tickets have run out. The machine also has speakers up here, so it gives an audio diagnostic warning to let us know that there's a problem with the machine. But having the audio and the visual indicators is a big help. This is a really nice machine. ICE did a really good job on this. Anyways, I wish to thank you people for your time. Have a good one.